All right, let me see. Tilt this down just a little bit. Okay, I think that's better. Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me, excuse me. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. All right, all right. Let me see, let me see. Oh, I need to turn this down. Okay, let me make sure I don't have any of my other windows open with all this background music coming on here. And I probably need to plug up my computer because I can see that it is low. I'm going to wait for some more people to get in here. I'm going to share this out. I am going to share it out, share it out, share it out. And as you guys come in, please thumbs up the live. I would greatly appreciate it. How are you doing? Hello, Tattered Hearts. Hey, 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 Tattered Hearts, Tattered Hearts. How you doing? You're in the house. Is this really you? It's me. Yes, Tattered Hearts. No curly bangs, no curly bangs, no curly bangs. It's all twisted up. It's all twisted up. I'm gonna braid the front tonight probably, but no twisty bangs. Yes, 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 yes. So glad you're here. So glad you're here. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much. How you been? Saw you last night. See you again tonight. I told you guys I was gonna go live over here. Now, Tattered Hearts, I go live over here way more than I go live on Chef and More. I pretty much do my veggies videos over there. Trying to get those to the views up on those. So the more I drop videos over there, the better it is over there. But over here, especially when spring comes around, I'll be live over here all the time because even if I'm doing a very short live, I'll be doing a lot of lives out in the garden. Instead of me doing videos on it, I may do lives. Some of them will probably be 10 or 15 minutes. I'll do some videos and some will be just lives out there. Quick lives, 30 minutes, not 10 or 15, but maybe like 30 minutes, something like that. So you'll be able to catch me out there. But I don't know if I'll have that curly bang anytime soon since I'm transitioning. It's not so easy to get that curly bang. But I had it one day, and I might put that curly bang down when I braid the front of it. And I'll be probably doing that tonight so I can get it out the way for the next couple of days. Yes, awesome sauce, awesome sauce. Having stick straight hair is very boring. Yes, 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 yes. You got to do something with it. Change it up a little bit. Change it up. Is that the way your hair is typically most of the time? I get bored with my styles quickly anyway. I get bored quickly anyway, but it's easy. Yes, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure it is. You don't have to do all this stuff and twisting and tying because the back is in just a bun. I lost my, oh, I hope it fell off somewhere. Or did I have one on today? I don't think I put one on today. I usually have a bow back there on my ponytail, but I must have didn't put it on there. I'm thinking I lost it somewhere, so I've been gone today. I'm thinking I lost it somewhere. I'm moving around. So what have you been up to, Tattered Hearts? Tattered Hearts? Yes, 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 yes. And what are your plans going into the new year? What you got going on, Tattered Hearts, going into the new year? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Put an elf on the bun instead of a sh. I hear you. I hear you. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. How's school doing for you? How is that coming along? How is that coming along? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. New Year's, 200 squats a day. I don't know. Woo, hoo, hoo. Okay, well, if you're going to do 200 squats a day, 50 of those I'm going to claim. Low key, kind of want abs. I know, right? I know, right? Yes. Oh my goodness. That would be amazing, amazing, amazing. But I'm going to start probably back on keto again next week on the 4th, that Monday after. No sense me doing nothing because on New Year's Eve, I always fry chicken wings and cook catfish as well as whatever else I may be cooking. I know I'm going to be pigging out, so there's no need in me doing anything. But I don't do New Year's resolutions. I just try to make goals all year long and keep those going from there. High fat, low carbs makes me gain weight. Really? Oh my goodness, even if I don't do the keto right, if I just cut out the carbs, it's just golden. Even when I don't exercise. So I know when I do exercise, that's amazing. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. Really? High fat? Well, you know, I can understand it because it's high fat. But really, when you cut out the carbs, wow. That's different. That is different. You know, but the good thing about it is at least you know. At least you know. You know, some people don't realize that, you know what, I can't eat this fat and have low carbs. They don't realize that it'll affect them. Sometimes they feel it won't affect them at all. Yes, but the fat, like butter, yes. Yes. Hello, how to garden. Welcome in, welcome in. It's so good to see you too. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. You will see me a lot more going into the new year. I kind of got sidetracked. I was trying to get, yes it is, Tatted Hearts. I was trying to get Chef and More to 10K by the end of the year. So I'm 1,500 away from it, so I didn't do too bad. And we still have another whole day to go. So I'm not counting it out until New Year's Day, midnight, when we bubbly. If I don't have it, I don't have it. So I hadn't been putting up a lot of videos or coming on live or anything over here, but I'll be doing more lives over here and gardening over here more. To 1 million by tomorrow. I know that's right, Tatted Hearts. Yes, 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 yes. Hello, Taylor. Hello, hello, hello. Good seeing you again. Yes, good seeing you again. I was just saying to everybody that I kind of have been distant from container crops because I was trying to get Chef and More to 10K by the end of the year. So I have not quite made it. I know, where are the bush people? I know, where are the bush people? Bush people, come on in. I know, right? The bush people. Yes. I was telling everybody that I had let container crops kind of go by the, not, I shouldn't say go by the wayside. I just distanced myself from it because I was trying to get Chef and More to 10K by the end of the year. I haven't made it, but the end of the year is not here yet, guys. We got one more day. Miracles do happen. We got one more day. So, therefore, I'm at 1,500 away as we speak from 10K over on Chef and More. So I was grinding really hard over there. But come the first of the year, originally I wanted to put up a video every day on container crops. I don't know if that's going to work out or not. But that's going to be my goal. I'm going to try to put up a video every day. You're going to get it. I hope so. Well, I know I'm going to get it, Taylor, but I don't know if I'm going to get it by midnight tomorrow. But that would be amazing. That was my overall goal, to try to get to 10K over there. So I haven't done any grind. I have shot some footage for container crops, but I haven't edited anything. I haven't done anything. I got a couple of video plans for it, but I haven't done anything. So I'm going to probably make my videos over here. They're going to be closer to right at the 10-minute mark, just so I can put the ads in the middle. And they're going to be short videos, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Once spring comes, I won't have any problems putting up videos probably every day, because over here, I don't edit my videos like I do over on Gathering Place. Oh, yes, I'm live. I am live. Hello, hello, hello. This is Container Crops. Well, you know that you came in here on it. How you doing, Gathering Place? Yeah. I was over there visiting. Happy belated birthday. I know it's been a minute since your birthday, but when I went over there and saw those birthday wishes, I was like, what? How did I miss this? YouTube doesn't give out notifications all the time. Taylor said, I saw somebody game over. Oh, yay! All right. Hey, we got another member. Hey! Thank you, Gathering Place. Yeah, she's part of the Scaredy Cat crew. Yeah, this is the Scaredy Cat crew, because I'm scared of everything outside. Yes. Hey, Fast Bear. Hello, hello, hello. Taylor said, I saw somebody gain over 300 in less than a month, and their vids are just okay, and views are average. I was like, wow. Yes, but you know what? Sometimes people like that, when you see that happen a lot of times, people are going to other people's channels. They're spending like countless hours going to other people's channels, leaving comments, talking to other people, and those people are coming back to them. So, and that makes them gain fast. You know, if you just spend a day and say, okay, today I'm not working, I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna just go to channels, watch videos, comment on videos, and talk to people, go to a few lives, but more than going to the lives, going to the actual videos. Hey, Turn Therapy. Hello, hello, welcome in. So good to see you. Oh my goodness, guys. A little bit Elijah. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh my goodness, guys, if you all want to see some beautiful, beautiful, I'm going to call it scenery, because this is just not grass and flowers and stuff. This is true scenery. Y'all need to visit Turf. Visit Turf Therapy. It's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. My computer just shut down on me, guys, and I don't have a clue why. It just shut down. So I can't see the chat. I guess I better bring it back up quick and in a hurry. Huh? I don't know why it shut down on maybe because I let it. There it goes. I don't know what happened there. Yes, you made it a little bit. So glad, so glad, so glad. Having other content creators is great, but I really want non-creators. Yes, but you know what, Taylor? That's going to come. Chef's computer is going on strike. I know, right? That's going to come, but I'm going to tell you something. And this is not just with YouTube or our channels. This is kind of like in life. And if you think about what I'm getting ready to say as I say it, you'll kind of say, yeah, that's kind of true. When it comes to getting the people who are not creators, you will start getting more of those as your numbers go up naturally. The reason being is by pure nature, most people want to be a part of something that's already going on. So, you know, you've heard of, oh my goodness, I can't think of what you call them. I appreciate the kind words. You're like, oh, you are welcome. That is true. They're not kind. That's just true. All of the, oh my goodness, I can't think of what you call them. The GoFundMe's, but they're for businesses too. I can't even think of the name of them. What do you call those? What do you call them? All of those, you know what, they're like the GoFundMe, but these are, Indiegogo is another one. There's another one out there. Those are sites where you put up something about your business and people donate based off of what you're saying, how they like you, da 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 da. Well, they even give a scenario that, okay, say in real life, you really, really, really want, like, say $20,000, okay? Instead of putting $20,000 up there as your goal, now this is in their facts and questions. Instead of putting like $20,000 up there, if you put $5,000 up there, first of all, once you hit half of 5,000, which is 2,500, you're going to get to that other five real quick, because people say, oh, these people are investing in this. These people are donating to this. I want to be a part of that. And they will come. And there's a bar when you, on those different sites, there's a bar that goes across, like a red bar, and it'll say 50% to go. So if your goal is 5,000, it says 50% to go. People are more apt to help you along at that point. But once it reaches that 100% you've reached goal, you're going to shoot up to that 20,000 real quick in a hurry. It's the same concept with this. Those people that are non-creators, they're coming, they're looking, and they're looking for us. They're looking for recipes on our other channels. This channel will be gardening tips and things of that nature. They're looking for that information. But once they see you have so many subscribers, once I hit 5K, I really haven't had any trouble getting to 10K. I got 10K in like a couple of months after the 5K. Because people started seeing, okay, well, other people are liking this. Yeah, maybe I'll stick around too. So those non-creators, and the majority of them now that come along are non-creators. I have, in my analytics, Now, this is not on this channel, but this channel probably will follow suit because I've learned a lot. But my other channel, which is Chef and More, on that channel, in my analytics, every single video I put up, the people that watch it, I don't care if I got 5,000 views on it. I got one video that has 24,000 views. That's the highest I have. Even now, if I got 300 views, 500, it does not matter. 90 to 95% of my views come from non-subscribers. And those people that are subscribing out of that group are non-content creators. They're not creators. That 90%, they're not subscribed. They're not even on YouTube. They may have an account because the comment and all that, you have to have an account, but you don't have to have a channel. So keep grinding it out. Hey, Gigi, hello, hello. Thank you so much for coming in. Keep doubling the goal so it always says over half. That's right, Fazbear. Keep doubling the goal so it'll always be over halfway. That's right, that's right. Why don't they just hit the button and bail? Because if they feel like, you know, they might look at something and might say, oh, I love the way he grilled that, but I don't know, nobody else is on this channel or liking it. Why not? First thing people's mind go to is the negative. So they go, why not? What's wrong? Instead of going, well, you know what? I like this. I'm going to stick around. That's why the news never goes out of style. The news never has to worry about ratings. People like the negative. I don't know why, but they do. And so their thought process, the first thing they're going to think is, what's wrong? And they're not going to think. They're not going to even think to check. Well, maybe this person is new. Maybe this person hasn't gotten their feet wet yet. Maybe, you know, people haven't discovered this person yet. They don't think that. They think, what's wrong? So they wait. Now, they might come back and watch something else. A week later, a month later, and they'll see. Is it more? Is it more? Is it more? But that's just the way people think, and I don't know why. Yes, happy holidays to you too. Again, Gigi, thank you so much for coming on over here. I appreciate that. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Guys, don't forget to thumbs up the live if you haven't. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome and amazing. Awesome and amazing. So I think, Taylor, I have noticed your numbers are starting to go up faster than they will. But once you get over 1K. And also, too, Taylor, it gets hard. But another thing that I noticed, the more videos you put out, the faster those numbers go up. And it's not about, I shouldn't say the more consistent you are. When I put my mind to it over there on Chef and More for a couple of months, that's when I grew my fastest. I said, I'm going to put up a video every Sunday, every Tuesday, and every Thursday. And I was pretty much putting up my videos on Sunday, roughly around 12:30, and on Tuesdays and Thursdays around 3:30, 2:30, 3:30. And when I did that, and I hit it on the head every single day, whether I thought the video was ready or not, my numbers started moving. I didn't do anything. Now I get pretty much 20, 30 people a day. I don't do anything. Nothing. I go to no one's channel with the thought process of I need more people. I haven't done that in a mighty long time. So keep grinding, keep putting those videos out. Keep putting those videos out. And see, another thing, I think, Taylor, that you will find that you're going to grow, your channel is going to grow faster as the weather changes and spring comes. If you stick to what your title says. See, my title doesn't say anything. I do have in there, consistency is key. That's true. Yes, Turf. Yes, yes, yes. It is, it is, it is. That has helped me more than anything. But Taylor, also too, when people come to your channel, I think they're looking for that grill or some form of it, because that's what your name is. It's Taylor's Fire and Smoke Cooking. So they're looking for you to be smoking and out there with the fire. So you have people that, and that's another thing that it took me a very long time to grasp this, or well, I shouldn't say grasp it because I understood it. I guess I didn't want it to be or so, but I was told early, and had I listened, I probably would be way further than I am right now. Chef, quick reminder to put New Year's in your next title. Last year it was getting views like crazy. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, cool. I might edit the one I put up today. Um, I was told. Okay, I made a conscious decision when I started chefing more. And I don't think you were on. You were on, but you weren't active as you are now, Taylor. And I'm not sure we knew each other back then. Now it seems like every vid I make, I get thumbs down, LOL. I think it's the same person. Seriously, you're welcome, GG girl. You know I love doing that. I miss that over on chefing more. But Taylor, look at the thumbs down as a view is a view. In order for somebody to thumbs it down, they have to first click on it. You cannot make a thumbs up or a thumbs down from a thumbnail or from the feed. You must click on it. And while they're clicking on it, going down, scrolling down to get to that thumb, to thumbs it down, guess what? That's a view. So, a view is a view when it comes to that. But I made a conscious decision with Chefing More. I started my YouTube channel in May of 2019. And in May of 2019, I started towards the end of May of 2019. I didn't put up any content in May. My first video was put up at the end of June, around June 28th or 29th or something like that of 2019. And I was moseying along, Fazbear. Oh no, stop it, computer. Fazbear that's in the live now, he was one of the first people that ever came to one of my lives. And for a long time, it was me and him, and we sat there. Had it not been for Fazbear Gaming, everybody, so if y'all not connected to Fazbear Gaming, you need to get connected to Fazbear Gaming. Hello, I know, right? Fazbear Gaming sat there with me. I was literally, had nobody in my lives. Nobody. Nobody was coming to my videos. I was getting like two views. And I was sitting here watching TV. And so I muted my screen because there was nobody in the live. Nobody. But I was sitting here waiting for somebody. Anybody. Hello, Just Lovely. Thank you so much for coming in. Turf says thumbs downs are all bad. Sometimes it helps just as much because controversy, yes, it does. Just like Chef said with the news. Yes, it does. So I had muted my computer and I was watching TV and Fazbear popped in. And he literally sat there with me for 1 hour. Fazbear and I spoke back and forth for 1 hour. And that hour was up. He was like, okay, security, let's close it down. It's been an hour. And I'd get off live. Do you know he came back every day? And we did that until somebody else came. And guess who that second person was that came? If anybody of you all know, the next person that came in my live and sat with me like that was Think Dragon. That's why you always hear me say, Think Dragon can probably do no wrong and neither can Fazbear in my eyes. It's going to have to be something awful bad. They're all, because if it had not been for them two, I wouldn't be where I am because I would have gave up. I would have said, forget this noise. That went on for about, what was it, Fazbear? Maybe like 30 days? That went on for 30. I ain't had nobody in my lives, but I kept going. And at that point, I was going around to other people's lives. And I saw, am I froze to anybody else? I'm froze on my own computer. Oh, there it goes. I was going around to other people's lives, trying to network, trying to get some views, trying to get some people to come to my channel. And at that time, there were a lot of other people from other cultures, and they were sitting there. This is all they were doing. And a lot of them were women. They were sitting there in their computer. They would have 60 and 70 people in their lives. And you know what they were doing? Not one single thing. They sat there and they did this. Let's go, let's grow. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Taylor, for coming in. Let's go, let's grow. Thank you, Fazbear, for coming in. Let's go, let's grow. They did that for like 2 and 3 hours. No emotions, no conversation, no nothing. I thought to myself, they got all these people up in here? And their numbers was just going up. They were getting their watch time. I said, I can do that. I did. And But I said, okay, but I'm a cooking channel. How am I going to do this? I said, you know what? I made the conscious decision. I said, I'm going to forgo the cooking to get the numbers I need to get where I need to go, and then I'm going to come back to cooking. And I was advised that I should not do that, that would mess up the algorithm, and that I would have a hard time in the long run for YouTube to recognize me as a cooking channel. They were absolutely right. They told me if I wanted to do that, I should create a secondary channel and just do my lives over there and stick to cooking over here. But no, I had a plan. So that plan got me monetized. That's why I was monetized in like 4 months from that date. But my cooking channel suffered severely. I didn't have anybody coming to watch my channel as a cooking channel. They were coming to watch my channel as a Grow Network stream. I went live every single night for 3 and 4 hours a night. We were playing games on there. We were talking on there, and I grew and I grew and I grew. I got my 1K in like, I had my 1K well before I had my 1K, like, what, 60 days or something? I had my 1K real quick and in a hurry. Just from doing that. I ain't had to go to nobody else's channel. I just stayed to my own. At any rate, long story short, I think, Taylor, you should keep doing what you're doing. But I do believe that when spring comes, if you make a conscious decision to hit it hard on that grill, you need to grill anything and everything you can, anytime and any way you can. And show these people how to work that smoke and fire, because that's what they're looking for. I said all that to say, you have a niche already, which is the grill. At that time back there, I didn't have a niche. I was told by another larger YouTuber that they said, they were, it was the Neiman brothers, as a matter of fact. I was in their live one day and I said, you know what, I said, everybody come, they say they love my food, but I'm not getting the views, I'm not getting the views. They said, well, what do you do? I said, I'm a cooking channel. They said, cooking channel, what does that mean? This is exactly what they said to me. Cooking channel, what does that mean? And I said, I'm a cooking channel. They said, but what do you cook? I said, I cook a little bit of everything. They said, that's your problem. They said, that's your problem. They said, you got to find a way to dial it down. And I thought to myself, well, I do not cook one specific cuisine. I don't. I don't bake. I'm not a griller, although I would love to be, and I'm working on it. I just cook. I cook everything in any cuisine, anything. So I had to really think about it and figure out of everything that I cook, what was the common denominator. And so now, on all my titles and all my videos and everything I say and do, you will hear me say made from scratch. Because now sometimes, like when I did the banana pudding, that wasn't completely from scratch. There are times I don't cook something from scratch, but I would say 90% of the time to 95% of the time, whatever I make, I'm making it from scratch. So that's what I came up with. And once I put that in my title, in my description, and in my tag, and I say it all through my videos, my video views have gone up. Because now anybody's looking for something that's made from scratch or homemade, I get shared out. So you already have a niche. You just got to dial into that niche. And I believe your channel will take off. Now, that's just my 2 cent worth. I'm not a YouTube person. I don't work for them. I haven't even reached 10K yet, so who am I to be talking? But that's what I believe. Yes. Flasberry says those games were kind of hard to control. Everyone's screen saying they won. Yes, that was the problem with the games. Yes, it was. And asking for turns, but it was fun. Yes, Fazbear says, and there's your issue. And that was my issue. Exactly. Taylor said, that's true. But there are some big tubers that cook everything. I think it's just a little bit of luck to get them. It is, but you also have to realize that some of the larger YouTubers that you see, go into their pages and take a look when they started. Go find their beginning videos and see when they started. Because you see, years ago, the world wasn't into YouTube. It was new. And for those people that got in then, those are some of the bigger YouTubers now. It wasn't that hard. They didn't need the 4,000 watch hours. They didn't need the 1K subscribers. I think they needed something like 100 or something. And besides that, those bigger YouTubers that you're referring to, they've had time. They've been on there 4, 5, 6 years. So we're trying to do what it took them 3 and 4 or 5 years to do in lightning speed. We want it now. And so you also have to realize a few years ago, just a few years ago now, there was not that many cooking channels on YouTube. There was not that many of anything on YouTube. We didn't go to YouTube. People go to YouTube now before they go to Google. Break something in your house and want to figure out how to fix it. You're not going to sit there and go to Google and say, how do I fix my washing machine? You're going to YouTube. How do I fix my washing machine? Because you're looking for the video. You're looking for the how-to video. It is a search engine. It is a search engine. That is what YouTube is. And you've got to get in there in that search engine. So these people have had time. So you can't look at the bigger YouTubers and say, oh, well, you know, they doing this and they doing that. They paid their dues. They can do that. And now they have the following. Those people you want that are non-creators, they have them. They have people. And also, too, you also have to realize that most of the bigger YouTubers, it doesn't matter what they cook, or it doesn't matter what they fix, or it doesn't matter what they grow in gardening. The reason being is because people that start really following you and subscribing to you, joining your member, they like you. It's your personality, whatever you're doing on screen. So you could get up there and just start doing some jumping jacks. They're going to watch you anyway because they like you. 90% of everybody's subscribers that are true subscribers that are coming and watching your videos every time you drop them is something you're doing. And that's why they tell you if you have a successful video or if you have people telling you in your comments, oh, Taylor, I like the way you slice that meat. You better start slicing more meat because that's what they like. And the more meat you slice, the more they're going to watch. I'll tell you something. The reason, if you look at my latest couple of videos, I've changed my intro a little bit. And I still say what I say in the beginning of my video. But if you notice, I got a little taste test in the beginning. Because just about everybody that leaves me a comment, they say one of two things to me. I love your voice. I had somebody tell me they had a bad day the other day. They had a bad day. And they came home and they listened to me and it made their day better. They say something about my voice. They love my voice. They say it's so soothing. I get that all the time. All the time. That and, oh, I just love the taste test. I love the taste test. Also, too, go in your analytics. And this is an experiment, so I'm not positive that everybody has it, but I think so, but I'm not positive. If you go into your analytics on a PC, pull up a video that has done well. Whatever your video is, if it's got 500 views, if it got 300 views, if it got 200, pull that video up. In the main page, the overview page, scroll down to the middle section. I can't think of what that section is called, but it's a section in there that tells you how your video is performing. This has been the very best thing that I have seen that YouTube has done in analytics. It will show you what part of your videos that your subscribers are watching the most. In my video, it says, every last single video I have, my intro is in there. And it says, congratulations. People are watching your videos for over 30 seconds. Not your video, your intro for over 30 seconds. Then within the video, it says 90% of your viewers stayed through this section, and they highlight that section. And you can go and you can click on that section and play it, and you can see what you did. Whatever it is you did, you need to do it in another video. If it was your smacking or lacking videos, if it was something in there and it was a clip when you tasted it, then you need to taste more. It shows you it'll show you when it dipped down. That means at this point, your people left. I wouldn't suggest doing that again. There's other points that says a spike. It's like it went up, your viewership went up, then people watched and they stayed. It'll show you when it peaked. It'll show you how long they stayed. And it's not the whole video, it's just little where they were. And those are the key things that you want to pay attention to find out what you need to keep doing in the video. Yes. It says that's true, but there's some. Okay, yes, and the fast said that does make a lot of sense since there is a common topic. Yes, Turf says great advice. Thank you, Turf. Baylor says I got you, Chef. Yes, once they get established, you can do much more for sure. Great tips. Yes, you can, Turf Therapy. You can. Once you get established, because your following likes you. And so that also means you can't make any drastic changes in another direction. You can't just up and uh, say you've never baked anything. And so you have all these subscribers that have subscribed to you, but you've never baked anything. You start baking. They may start leaving because they're like, why is he baking or why is she baking? I want to see her do this. I want to see him do this. And you know, it's not just, I'm talking a lot about cooking, and that's because Taylor had asked me that, and he's a cooking channel. And I have my other channel, which is larger than this one. It has 10K. Oh, what? It has 10K subscribers, almost. So I'm speaking on that, but that goes for gardening too. That goes for anything. I liked your smiling. And thank you, Gathering Place. See, Gathering Place, she's my newest member to containercrops. She's been a member over on Chef and More since forever. She just said it. She likes my smile and my energy. I could probably be talking about anything, and she would like to be here with me. But those are the people you want, because those are your true supporters. Taylor said, claim it. I know, right? I need to claim it. I need to claim it. And on this particular channel, hula hoop. Yep, hula hoop. I got Gathering Place into hula hoop, and I hula hoop some on my on Chef and More on some of my lives. And yes, I did. Yes, I did. On this channel, I wanted to be, I grow only in containers. I'm not growing anything in the ground. But it's like I'm taking people along my journey too. I realize that there are a lot of people that want to grow something, but they don't have a clue of where to start. They don't know what to do if they did start. And I was there 2 years ago. I have not been gardening that long, and I am learning because I don't know. I don't know. But as I learn, I'm trying to share that and take people along with me. They can learn from me. I can learn from them. I want this channel to be all about tips and tricks of growing in containers, because there are so many, and I'm going to tell you why I chose to grow in containers. Now, I have a yard out there. I could grow something in. But two things. One, my yard is literally on a steep slope, and I'm not going down that hill, up and down that hill. One. And I do have a little flat area that's at the top of that hill that I could have chose to grow something in. But two reasons why I did not want to grow anything in the ground. Now, I plan to eventually maybe have some fruit trees, but you know the trees are going to get taller than me, and so they won't be down low eventually, and I will probably have those in the ground. I have no desire to crawl around on the ground. I have no desire to stoop low, get on my knees. I have no desire to do any of that. That's one. Number two, I don't have it here with me, but my merch, let me get my merch. I'll need y'all to see this. Y'all might already saw it. This is what's on my merch for now. And it's on there. Turf is cracking up. Turf must have seen it. This is on my merch. It says Scaredy Cat Gardener. And by the way, my merch is available. My mugs say Scaredy Cat Gardener. My t-shirts, Scaredy Cat Gardener. Cause I'm scared. I am scared. I know that sounds crazy. You gonna garden and you scared? What are you scared of? The bugs, the worms, the creatures. If it were growing up with a squirrel, I'd probably be scared too. Don't forget that merch perfect for gardening. That is my gardening merch, Scaredy Cat Gardener. Because I'm scared of everything. That's why I made my merch. Because you know what? I was looking at somebody else's channel and some tomato worm, the hornet worm, was on their tomatoes. and they was trying to get it off. This was on the video, and they was kind of like running. They said, oh, I'm scared. I got to get it, but I'm scared. And I said, wow, I'm not the only one scared. That's what made me do the merch. And I said to myself, I'm not the only one out here scared of bugs and scared of stuff in the garden. And I know that the longer I garden, the more I garden, that will probably, I won't say it'll pass. There goes my computer again. I don't know what's going on with it. I won't say it'll pass, but it'll probably fade some where I won't be so scared of everything. But I'm scared cat gardener. So I did not want to be out in the dirt, in the bushes, on the ground. I've never been camping. I don't plan on going camping. There's bugs out there, and I'm scared. I'm not going. I'm not going. So everything I grow in containers. And then I also said, if I ever move, child, gardening is work. I don't care what nobody say. Gardening is work. Typically when you're gardening, you better get up early in the morning, do it late in the evening. Otherwise, you're going to be out there in the heat sweating. So it's hot. I'm taking mine with me. So everything is in a container. I can take it with me. And I do not have to start over or from scratch. So, you know, I wouldn't want, especially the ones that grow back every year or that last. No. Like my rosemary bush, it's been out there for 2 years, still going strong. It survives through the winter and everything, and I don't have to do anything. If it was in the ground and I moved, I'd have to leave it. Come on now. I'm not about to leave my plants. Yes, I have to move this year. I am looking to move soon, Turf, because the yard slants. I'm not getting any younger. Our yard, Turf, I'll be packing up 90% of my garden. I know that's right. Turf, I wish you could see my yard in real life. The pictures that I take don't do any justice of it. It's a very beautiful yard. But when I say it's steep like this, do you know that we cannot get any professional landscape people to cut our backyard? That's how steep it is. You know how we get it cut? My husband goes out there with the trimmer. You know the edge trimmer? A gas trimmer. And he slowly walks this whole yard going back and forth with the trimmer. We can't get a professional. They come. Oh, I will do it. We'll do it. They come. They look. They say, this is the yard. They was like, I don't think we can do that. We haven't found anybody to do it yet. I'm still waiting for them to tell me where I'm going. Virginia, Spain, or Missouri. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Is there a particular place you want to go? Oh, wow, that's a steep one. Exactly. So we have 2 grandkids now, 2 years and 6 months old, and they want to go outside. Well, at least the 2-year-old does want to go outside. We can't go outside and play with them. I mean, we can get down the hill. I've gone down the hill and came back up the hill, but it's not an easy feat. It is not an easy feat. So I'm not going to garden and in this yard at all. So everything I have is in a container, and it's going to stay that way. No matter where I move, I decide I'm going to stay in containers. Like I said, if I can find what my goal is and what I really want to do, I want a true greenhouse. You know, the glass kind or plexiglass or whatever they're made of. I want a true greenhouse, but I still need a flat yard for that. I want to go to VA, but I will settle for Spain. Okay, that's a long distance now. Come on, you said settle for Spain. You just left the States. You said you want to go to Virginia, but you'll settle for Spain. You just left the States. Yes. Well, Virginia would be nice. Then you'd be neighbors. Because I'm in North Carolina. So I hope you get to Virginia. How about that? Plus Spain, you'll be on a much different time frame. Yes. Yes. So I decided everything I grow is in containers. And I also thought, and I don't know if this is actually true, I haven't grown enough yet to figure this out, but I also thought it would be more manageable in the sense that whatever I put in this container, if it gets diseased or dies, it won't affect that container over there. But if I had things in the ground next to each other, that's just my thought process. I have no evidence thereof. I don't know if that's logical or not. I don't want to go to Missouri. This will be my last duty station, so I don't want to retire from Spain either. So it's, oh, yes. Well, I'm going to say a prayer for you, Turf. I'm going to say everybody in the chat, y'all need to pray for Turf to get his assignment to VA, Virginia. Yes. Because if that's where you want to go, you'll be happy. And that would be, that's good when you're happy. Oh my goodness, you're going to have to leave that beautiful lawn. But I'm tell you, whoever moved and had that lawn is going to be blessed. Woo! Yes, let's claim it. Yes, indeed. We claiming that. We claiming that Turf therapy is going to be in VA. Yes, you are. I'm going to see you in another live, and I'm going to say, where you at? You're going to say, I'm in Virginia. Yes. That would be amazing. It's nothing like being where you want to be. That would be absolutely amazing. Yes. So those are the reasons why I started growing in a container. And I really started growing because I felt like as I get older, I know this is going to sound crazy too, but whatever. Hey, sis, the Crockett Way is in the house. How you doing? How you doing? The Crockett Way. Hey, how you doing? I know this may sound crazy too, but I did not want to be held hostage to the grocery stores or to buying my food if necessary, if it ever became necessary. You know, everybody's saying grow your own and everything, but even before anything happened, I was feeling like that. I said, you know what? I want to be able to just be really self-sustained in as many ways as possible. And so, shout out to all the bush people. I know, right? I just didn't want to be held hostage. And then what happened was, one of the first things I grew successfully the first year was my rosemary. And I went outside. I'm going to use your voice to lull me to sleep. See? Everybody says that. I don't hear it, but okay. The first thing I grew successfully was my rosemary. And I went outside. I was cooking some steak or something. I don't know, whatever it was. But I went outside and I got like 3 or 4 little sprigs of rosemary. And I came in and I was basting my meat with it. And oh my goodness. I had never tasted anything that tasted like that before in my entire life. I'm 61 years old. My entire life, I had never tasted anything like that. I cook. I had never tasted anything like that. The flavor was so pronounced. The depth of the flavor. It was absolutely amazing. Turf says, you know what I'm talking. Oh, Crockett Way says, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Your voice is so really. Everyone says that, and I just don't hear it. Fresh rosemary is amazing. And you know the thing about it is, Turf, I thought I was buying fresh rosemary all these years. I'd get it from farmers markets. I'd get it what I thought was fresh rosemary. But after I tasted that, you know what I realized? Number one, if you're buying it from a farmer's market, how fresh is it? Because when did they harvest it? How long did they have it before it got to the market? It's all kind of things. It never tasted like that before. Woo! So I am still here headed for, all right, little bit of Elijah. It's only fresh when it's still, amen. And once I tasted that, I'm like, I got to grow everything now. I got to grow everything now. So when you harvest it yourself, yes, I didn't realize the flavor, the taste. Then my first year, I tried growing tomatoes. I got 3. So it wasn't a total fail. Epic, but maybe not total. So I got 3 tomatoes, but last year I got 67 tomatoes total. So I went from 3 tomatoes to 67 tomatoes. And do you know those tomatoes were so fresh? They were so rich. They were so tasty that I failed to be able to do anything with them except get them off the vine, clean them, cut them up, put a little salt and pepper on them, and eat them. They barely made the salads. They barely made the salt. They barely made anything. I ate all those tomatoes. They were so delicious. And I said, if I had food like this, I could eat plant-based food all the time. I understand how people can do that if they're growing it themselves. It is absolutely amazing. So, yes, not a total fail. Well, that's reassuring. I know, right? Yes. 3 is better than none. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. 3 is better than none. Yes, those tomatoes were amazing this season. I ate most of my veggies of the plant this season. Yes, they were. I've been in live stream like this. Yes, it was so amazing. And so but I didn't know it until I started. Hey, Dawn, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. Hello, hello, hello. So glad you came in. So glad you made it. Yes. So yes, I was like, oh my goodness, really? So this year, as you saw on my title, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Anybody that wants to grow anything, you really should be starting some of those seeds now indoors. But at the very least, you should be planning what you want to grow and where you want to grow it. Whether you're going to grow it in the ground, whether you want to grow it in a pot, what are you going to grow, and start buying your seeds if you're going to buy them. I've been harvesting a lot of seeds from a lot of my peppers and things. So I'm going to be using those, see if I can get those to grow. Carrots and beets, fresh out of the ground, were my favorite. Super sweet. Yes. Oh my goodness, carrots. I don't know if you saw that video. I got a ton of carrots, and this was the craziest thing. I planted those carrots. Those carrots were through. I pulled them at the end of this summer, and I must have planted them the fall before. And the tops were green and beautiful and growing, and I was like, "Were these carrots ready?" And I kept trying to look and peek and look and peek. So finally I said, you know what, I'm just going to pull one up and see what it is, if it's ready or whatever. I saw that video. I sold a batch of my carrots, too dense as well. Yes. But I was amazed. Once I pulled it up, I'm like, look at all these carrots down here. So this year, I will be planting them so dense. And that's another thing I learned. I had a thing about, what are you, thinning it out, thinning your garden out. Because I thought, I don't want to lose my food. I don't want to lose my plants. If I thin it out, I'm getting rid of it. But oh my goodness, do I know. But I realize if you plant correctly, you have less thinning to do. So my goal this year is to plant things correctly. If it tells me to put things so many inches apart, that's what I'm going to be working towards this year. So I won't have to thin it out. Yes, but I still had a food harvest. There you go, Turf. There you go. Yes. Yes. Frederick says, yes. Just found out my Christmas holidays got extended by... All right. A whole week? There goes my computer again. I don't know what's going on with it or why it's doing that. Why it keeps going... Why it keeps hibernating on me. Now I think it just went all the way there. Did I see Brianna Michelle Lee come in here? Did I see her come in here? Let me get my computer back on. I need another one. Because apparently this was not going right. Hello, Bree. How are you? How are you? Thank you so much for coming in. How are you doing? Yes. How are you doing? Yes. So and I'm trying to encourage everybody to grow at least one thing. And for all the people that say, I don't have anywhere to grow, that's not, you have a kitchen counter. If you ain't got a kitchen counter, you got a bathroom counter. You got a counter. All you need is a counter and a light. You don't have a regular light? This is a lamp. You can sit it under the lamp. Light is light is a light. It may not be optimal, may not be just the perfect situation, but it will work. And you can grow something in a glass in water. If nothing else, green onions. I'm constantly growing green onions. I don't even take those to the yard anymore. I just keep cutting them. I cut off my tops, and if I need to use one or two of the bottoms, I use those, put the rest back in the water, grow them again, back in water, grow them again. I just keep growing the same green onions over and over again. I never run out. I got some growing in there now. I also took some rosemary from my rosemary bush, and I pulled some of the bottom stems off, and I put those in water. I'm seeing if I'm going to get some roots growing out of those. I think they've actually started, but I'm not sure. I also have my sweet potato in water in my kitchen so that I can get it started. It's finally started to get up. I see a couple of roots poking out. It's like taking forever. But I guess I didn't do it that long. I did it right before Christmas because I bought those sweet potatoes for some pies for Christmas. So I guess it's only been about a week and a half. So it's going. So I'm going to start doing videos, planting my seeds, my personal quick and easy way to start them indoors. You can root rosemary like a cutting. Oh, okay. I took it, clipped it, and I took some of the bottom pieces off, and I stuck those stems in water. So it looks like I see something poking out. And you know what? It's so fun to me. I now like gardening as much as I like cooking. And I think that's amazing. I think that's just amazing. I still don't like digging in the dirt. I don't like any of the bugs, the worms, the beetles, nothing. If it sees me, if the bug sees me, boom, it's time to run. And this year, oh my goodness, y'all should see some of the videos I had last year. This year, I have decided that I'm going to put up most of my gardening videos completely unedited. So if I'm running from something, you all get to see it this year. I'm going to leave it in there. Yes, that should work. But it's a woody plant, so you can root it with rooting hormone and perlite and peat moss just as easy. Okay. Okay. I need to get all of that, all of those. Matter of fact, let me write this down so I won't have to go back through the live and look at it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I need to get all of that. Because, see, I don't have a lot of this stuff. But I'm buying things now that I will need so that I can. Because I love my rosemary. I love it. I just like the smell of it. I love the smell of it. And I also was told by somebody, now I'm not sure if this is true, but that it'll keep squirrels out of your garden. And if that's the case, I can put some clippings around in all of my pots, my containers. My squirrels are my biggest hurdle. That and those worms, but I don't know. I think the soil that I used this year had something to do with me having such a bad time with worms. I had the army worms. I had the tomato hornet worms. The first year I had nothing. And I had used a completely different soil. So this year I'm going to try to go back to the soil that I used originally. Because I think they had a lot to do with it. Squirrels are your greatest enemies. They are. They are. Yes. Fabra says, can't wait to see that. Oh, Lord. Little bit says, you laughed at me earlier today, sis. I did? Are you talking to me? Little bit Elijah, I laughed at you. Gotta agree with you on the bug thing. Yes. Yes. Squirrels are pretty gangster from... They are. Yes, I don't think anything will stop them. I know. I'm like, and they just, in my pots, I go out there and it's all dug up. All dug up. I don't know. I'm going to figure something out. I'm going to figure something out. Yes, I am. Hey, now animals got to eat too. Not my food. So I have news on movie situation and may allow me to have a go. Oh, that would be wonderful, Bree. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I thought about putting I thought about getting some I almost want to say chicken wire, but that may not be the right thing, but what I'm thinking of is something like that, and cutting out a circle that will fit just on the top of my soil where there's holes through it, so anything I'm growing should be able to grow up through the holes, but the squirrels shouldn't be able to get down into the dirt. You think something like that would work? I heard squirrelinator works. Oh, really? Okay. I haven't heard about that. I may be purchasing a home on my own. Oh, that would be amazing, Brie. That would be amazing. Chef Mark Rober made a YouTube video where he created an entire obstacle course, and the squirrels still made it to steal the food. Wow, no stopping them. Yes, I was thinking about creating something in the same diameter as the top, but that had holes through it where my plants would actually grow up through it, because typically when you first get the little seedlings, they're skinny anyway, you know. And at a certain point, if I had to take it off, I guess I could. Dirt Therapy said, I saw that. I need to Google that. I need to search that and look at that. That's probably funny. I need to write that down too. See, I write everything down, guys. Yes. I write everything down. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to figure out some kind of way to keep those squirrels out this year, starting from day one. Starting from day one. And so far, like the chicken wire or whatever it is I create, I think that might work best. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna at least try it on a couple of my pots to see if it would work. Because if it does, then that would just be fantastic. That would be absolutely fantastic. Because they are the most destructive. They are the most destructive. And other than that, birds have been a little destructive, but not as bad. The birds seem to will stay away with cayenne pepper. If I sprinkle cayenne pepper in and about my garden, the birds tend to stay away. So I don't have much problem with the birds. And I guess because I am gardening in containers, I really don't have any problem with like deer or rabbits, or it's just those squirrels. And at first, coffee grounds was working really well. Coffee grounds was, it's almost like after so long they like the coffee grounds. Or maybe I will say I'm probably guilty of not being very diligent after so long of going out there putting the coffee grounds out, because at a certain point it's like, I can't do that today. I just can't do it today. Yes, got to get a scarecrow. I don't think scarecrows work, but I really wonder if they turf. You do know if they work. I really wonder if scarecrows really work. Because it seems like it might work in the beginning, but then it seems like after, it's like anything else, how I'm saying that over time, I don't think I'll be as scared and afraid of bugs as I am now. Seems like that would be the same thing with a scarecrow. The creature features or whatever's out there, it seems like they wouldn't be that afraid after they've seen it and they came back. I still see the same thing. I still see the same thing. And then so seems like after a while it wouldn't work. But it might. It might. They work it out. Yes, Fazbear, but that's TV. That is TV. That's hilarious. They're working all the movies. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. You guys have been a blast tonight. I mean, you all have been fantabulous. Wow. Everything on TV is true. You can't convince me. Everything Fazbear. Everything Fazbear. Mm-hmm. Fazbear the green bear. The green Fazbear. Wow. Well, if it is, that would be amazing. And you're right, it does work on TV. Mm-hmm. The yellow Fazbear. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that's something that is something that is something. So yes, guys, I'm going to put up more videos over here. That's my goal. I really, really, really want to try to put up I want to try to put up one a day. But I said I was going to do that after the first. But the first is right here and I'm panicking. I'm like, I don't know if I need to make that commitment or not. Maybe I should just shoot for every other day. And how some people put up videos 2 and 3 times a day. Even if I had nothing else in life to do, I think that would be hard. Oh, excuse me. Bree says, my mom said that if I wanted children, I wouldn't be able to raise them in an apartment without difficulty. So she was like, to get yourself a house, I would DM you when we get off live. Okay, cool. All right, cool. I want you to try daily uploads next year. Yes, because I know that the more you upload and being consistent with it, you'll grow much faster. That's my main goal. I want container crops to catch up with Chef and More, or to get close behind Chef and More. I don't want it to stagger or stay behind and just start being stagnated. Great thing with animating is all you need to do is have an idea and you can get a video in about 2 hours. Yes. And see, that's the thing about over here. That's why I know that once the weather starts changing, I will probably definitely be able to put a video up every day, because technically when spring happens, once I start planting, I literally do go to my garden every day. Every day. You know, unless it's just pouring down rain or storming, I typically go. Those are about the only days I don't go, if it's just pouring down rain and not stopping. Because if it rains and it stops for a few minutes, I run out there and go. I just go look. I go to see what's out there, what I see, any bugs I need to deal with. That's another thing about gardening in containers. I have not had to deal with weeds. Not a weed. Maybe a tiny little bitty one. And that's it. Hello, Bernice. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. How are you doing? Welcome in to the live. Thank you for coming. Yes, Vernice, do you grow anything at all? Are you growing any fruits, vegetables, anything at all? Chef, how many privatized videos do you have in waiting? Over here, none. On Chef and More, none. I have used them up. I shouldn't say none on Chef and More. I have about 3 or 4 shorts that are just sitting there. Over here, I have none. Not a one. Yes, so, no, I am not. Oh, no, I'm not. I was good. Girl. I was getting ready to say, no, you're not what? I forgot I asked the question. I was going to say, what is she talking about? And I literally, if you saw me just kind of sit here and look, I was literally reading back up the chat to see if maybe she's talking to somebody to find out what you're not doing. Well, Varnish Junk Closet, the one thing I'm trying to get everybody on this channel to do is to grow at least one thing. You have to eat. So grow at least one thing. And if you don't have the space, if you don't have a yard, grow it in a container on your kitchen counter. Almost all herbs can be grown on your kitchen counter. So nobody has an excuse not to grow anything. And green onions, scallions, green onions, All you have to do is, when it gets down to the little white part, just take that and put it in a glass of water. Change the water every other day. That's it. Nothing else. I am considering growing something. Yes, please do, so you can tell me how it's going. And once you taste what you grew, because I'm going to tell you, even my green onions, they're crunchier, they're crispier, they have more flavor to them. I grow them on my counter out. As soon as I get down to the little white part, if I want to use the little white part, I'll use one or two, put them in the water. Every now and then, I'll run out and I have to get me some more, but I typically grow the same ones over and over, and I have some growing in there now. I'm going to take the green part, when I need to use them, chop that off, use that up, put them back in the water. They're going to grow right back up again. All I got to do is change the water every other day. So there's no excuse. Yes. One thing I'm grow is my channel. I know, right, Fazbear? We're going to all grow our channel. I should have said grow one thing in the food category. Herbs, fruits, vegetables. Flowers don't count because you can't eat them. Well, there are some edible flowers. There are some edible flowers. Yes. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wow. Growing a food channel. Yes, growing a food channel. That is amazing, amazing. Yes, yes, yes. Well, guys, it has been fun. I think I'm going to get out of here. I've been on here a little bit over an hour, about an hour and 10 minutes. I do appreciate all of you all. Everything is edible, not everything is survival. There you go. This is true. This is true, just about. There's some things you can't chew, but just about, just about. Yes, 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 yes. So everybody, welcome our newest member on this channel, which is Gathering Place. She's our newest members. Anyone else that wants to join, you can join now, you can join later. The button is there. All of my memberships over here are $1.99. There are no tiers. I have only one tier. And I am using everything that I have, that I can, to save towards a greenhouse. So that is my goal over here. So I thank you all for your support. Love each and every one of you guys. You're going to see me more often. This is my last live of 2020. Yes. Oh, wow. That is nice. Yes, Vernus, I want a greenhouse so that I can grow year-round, so that I can provide food to others. I want to have a... what do you call it? Like an emergency garden. An emergency garden. So if someone needs something, you know, it may not be what you want, but food is food when you really need it. And so I would like to be able to grow enough that I can food for myself for years to come, for time to come, or for an emergency. And what I can't can and what I can't eat, I want to be able to grow enough to give away. It's technically only me and my husband here, so we don't eat that much. And unless I get a greenhouse, he's already said he's not eating anything I grow in the garden unless it's in a greenhouse. So I guess I'll have a lot of food this year myself. Yes, 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 yes. See you in the hopefully better year. I know, right? Yes, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. See me in the hopefully better year. It will be better. It will be better. We have to just believe and pray and hope and keep moving forward and keep doing everything we can do to move forward. Yes, and on that note, I want to say Happy New Year to all of you all. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me this evening. I really do appreciate each and every one of you all, and I will see you next time. So, bye-bye.